Well, I'm feeling very good. I've got my post office, and I'm not impersonating a postal worker. I rented this costume from our good friends at Chicago Costume. I've got this little hat. Apparently, post office workers used to wear like safari hats, and I've got letters. So all morning long, what I'm going to be doing is trying to see if I can get people to write a letter. Think about that last letter they wrote. Of course, with Christmas cards, people have often gotten letters, but an actual handwritten letter that they put in the mail, they put a stamp on, they send off. Which, by the way, I was curious, how much do stamps cost? Well, they actually just rose the price of stamps up to 55 cents for every single letter. So it's getting a little bit more costly, but of course we all use email, but I hopefully can get some people to stop today and write a letter. And you know, while I'm wearing the mailman costume, there's the old slogan, neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor, well, the rest of it I don't quite remember. And I gotta ask you guys, I don't know when was the last time you guys wrote letters, but it's been a long time for me. Hopefully I'll get some people today. Well, it's a failing. I gotta be perfectly honest with you here this morning. No one wants to write a letter with me. I've even got my postman jacket. I got my postman safari hat. Maybe it's the price of stamps going up, but I offered to pay for stamps for folks. Talking to a bunch of young people, they say they don't write letters anymore. Everyone's doing emails. I'm desperate to try and find someone to write a letter here with you this morning, but if you got a little bit more time here to still figure it out. But again, the price of stamps has gone up to 55 cents. One thing that people have said is, oh, you can't send letters right now because of the government shutdown, but that's actually not true. Now, of course, it's a partial government shutdown, not a full government shutdown, and the post office is not funded by the government, by independent sources through stamps, through other mailing operations as well. So the federal government is still sending our letters. Our postal service is still working despite the shutdown. So you can send a letter, you just have to want to. Anyone? Let's send some letters this morning. I'm gonna keep trying. Well, it's going better now that I met Juliet. Juliet, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you? Good morning.
Good. We were just talking about letter writing. It's really, we don't write letters as much anymore.
I agree. We don't.
Should we start writing letters more often?
Well, I think that is sort of a personal touch. We're in the electronic age, so not too many people are into letter writing.
Right, but I think that there's something, what you said, it was cathartic a little bit.
It was cathartic, yes, and it's also very personal and personalized. You can personalize a letter a lot more than maybe an email or something like that.
So I got to ask you, not to put you on the spot, but can you even guess the price of a stamp these days?
I would say 32 cents.
Actually, it's a lot. It's about a quarter more than that. It's 55 cents. It just went up.
Oh my gosh, that's expensive.
Good thing you bought the forever stamps.
Good thing, yes.
All right, so what was the last letter that you wrote?
Well, I don't know if you can call this a letter, but I wrote a note to my daughter this morning that there were 2 hard-boiled eggs on the kitchen counter for her to take to school.
Dear daughter, here's your eggs. We'll count that as a letter.
Thank you.
We'll count that very much. And yeah, I guess that's still the one letter that we still write our notes every day.
Absolutely.
All right, so what I'm going to do is as I toss back to the studio, I'm the mailman here this morning.
Okay.
Do you like my safari hat, by the way?
Very nice.
Do you know your mailman's name anymore?
I do not.
I used to growing up. I know. I think we should get to know our letter carriers a little bit more. I'm going to give you a marker and a letter, and you're going to be able to write a letter. How about that?
Thank you.
And I'll send it for you. I'll take care of the stamps.
Oh, wonderful. That's very nice. Thanks for the 55 cents.
Exactly. Saved her over $50.